The Bitcoin price is experiencing a heinous pullback after testing up to the $24,000 region. Are the bears back in control? And could we be headed back down towards 19,000 or even lower? Or, my friends, is this nothing more than a healthy little correction before a rip up towards 30,000? Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. Now, if you are subscribed to this channel, then you would know that I've been screaming from the rooftops. Be cautious here, Moon Boys. Be very, very cautious. Because even though we broke out of this range here, we were still finding potential resistance at the top of the one-day Keltner channel band, which has acted as resistance throughout this entire bear market. Let's get this crypto. So really, this shouldn't surprise anyone that right now Bitcoin is getting rejected at this level. The problem is if we go into the 1 hour time frame here, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, there's just been a ton of whipsaw volatility and chop over and over and over again inside this range. Now, this has not been an easy range to trade. Even for me personally, I wound up taking two different little short positions. I got out of both of them for small losses. I mean, right now, I'm just trying to position myself to potentially catch what could be a large move, whether that's to the downside or we rip up towards 30,000. I don't care which way it goes. I'm just trying to find an edge for myself to potentially get in that position to ride the wave whichever way it breaks. So that's what we're going to be looking for here today. Now, first up, I'd like to take a look at the technical ratings indicator. This basically combines several moving averages and oscillators together to give us an all-in-one type of reading. You can see here on the daily time frame, we did finally get some bullish momentum coming back in. I mean, this is saying a lot, ladies and gentlemen. There really hasn't been a whole heck of a lot in terms of bullish momentum here over the past several months. Really, the only sustained bullishness we had was all the way back in March and April. Savage, heinous, borderline ludicrous, if you do in fact ask me, but it is what it is. So it was nice to see some blue bars coming back in here, but it's really struggling. I mean, you can see it right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're already dipping back below into negative territory after this swift pump, right? You would hope that after a pump of this magnitude, after breaking above this resistance trend line, after testing the top of the one-day Keltner channel band, that there would be some sustained blue action here. We're not seeing it, and quite frankly, this is a little bit concerning to me, because if we take a look here at the weekly time frame, you can see that we are still flush in the red, ladies and gentlemen. We've never seen any type of blue momentum build here at all. The last time we saw it was all the way back up here, still above 40,000, and it was extremely short-lived. I mean, the last sustained blue action we saw was all the way back in mid to late 2021. I mean, this is a long time ago already at this point. So these are the things that you still have to be aware of in terms of where we're at potentially in the market cycle. I want to pull up the Wall Street cheat sheet here. I mean, it's very possible, folks, that we are still stuck in the middle of this cycle, right? It's possible that we're still only in the anxiety or denial phase. Okay, and an interesting viewpoint to think about here. I'm not saying that this is how it has to be or anything, but think about players like Michael Saylor. Think about some of these hedge funds and institutions that are involved now. They're still gung-ho about Bitcoin, right? They're all still preaching that it's the next greatest thing. This is going to change the world forever. Usually at market cycle bottoms, those type of people, they go quiet, right? Because it's an absolute massacre. Let's get this crypto. That's usually how it ends. It almost seems like everything is going to disappear. That's almost how these market cycle bottoms feel like. Wow, that was it. Crypto's over. I mean, it's done, right? That's usually how it feels when you're at the bottom of these things, okay? So right now, to me, it just still doesn't feel like that. I have Moon Boys coming on every video commenting, the bottom is in. This guy just doesn't understand Bitcoin. You don't see those types of comments at a market bottom, okay? Because everyone's lost hope. So I'm not saying that it can't be a market cycle bottom. Surely it could, okay, theoretically. I'm just stating that my personal opinion is that if the bottom is in at 17,000, I'm still expecting a retest down towards that region, or that the bottom isn't in at all and that we could plunge below 17,000. I mean, I'm trying to think about how to word this, ladies and gentlemen, but that's just the truth. The fact of the matter is, for me, is that right now, until proven otherwise, based on the trend at hand, please understand this has nothing to do with an emotional connection to Bitcoin for me, okay? Just understand, we are on a lower high trajectory. You see all the lower highs, ladies and gentlemen? You see them all, right? We are also on a lower low trajectory here for Bitcoin. This isn't me just saying, well, geez, guys, I think Bitcoin is bearish because that's my gut feeling. No, I'm telling you this because this is what we see in the charts. Let's get this crypto. So, as a realistic analyst in this market, unlike many others, what I'm simply stating here is that until proven otherwise, this market is still in a bearish downtrend. And in bearish downtrends, what is the play, in my opinion? If you are subscribed to this channel, then you would know. In uptrends, I like to climb up the mountain because the momentum continues to pull you up the mountain, meaning that when it dips, you buy the dip and climb. You see a dip, you buy the dip and climb. In a bear market, it's the exact opposite. When you see a rip, you short and drop with it. When you see another rip, you short and drop with it. That's why right now, I'm still looking for shorts here. This doesn't mean that I have to be correct. You have to understand this, right? It's possible that this could wind up being the bottom and that the cycle bottom is in and we go. I'm not saying that that's not a possibility. What I'm stating is that from an analytical perspective, there's been no break of a downtrend yet, right? I mean, you see it. There's been no break. There's no such thing in the chart. So what am I doing here? Just as I've been doing this whole way down, looking to short the rip. Let's get this crypto. So as I stated earlier in the video, right, I took two different little short positions in here, but the volatility has been so insane here that, you know, I said, I'm out here, VIPs, I'm out. And I'm going to look for a better potential entry point for myself where the risk of us pumping up towards 30,000 is less than what I figured it could be here after we found possible support along this trend line and started to rip again. Let's get this crypto. So right now you can see Bitcoin topped out around 24,000. It then pumped off of the old resistance line, which then temporarily at least turned into new support, classic technical analysis, but then we stuck in a lower high on a micro level. We're here on the 4-hour time frame. So right now, actually, from a micro level, if you draw this trend line, very important trend line here, ladies and gentlemen, because a very similar occurrence actually happened on our last upswing, right? Take a look. High came in, huge pump. High came in, back tested down, failed. It stuck in two lower highs, okay? 3 touch points, 1, 2, 3, okay? And then we dumped all the way back down to the bottom of the trend line. It's very possible here that we might see a similar occurrence. 1, 2, 3, and then possibly look to dump and backtest the bottom of the trend line. And the bottom of the trend line, folks, I mean, is down about 19,000 or so. So, I mean, it is what it is right now. This is a very difficult place to trade, you see, right? Because we're in a significant bearish downtrend with a absolutely terrible market environment worldwide. Okay, we have some of the world's most important financial countries absolutely inflating into oblivion. We have the US equities market plunging, many different commodities plunging, crypto has been plunging, the US dollar index is still ripping. And all the while, everybody wants to get super bullish on Bitcoin for reasons I can't explain. You understand? And the reason for that is because, to me, we've been in a huge speculative bubble, a gigantic speculative bubble. And just the fact that there are still so many people here that think that the bottom is in leads me to believe that the bottom probably isn't in. That's just my opinion. Again, I could be wrong on that. It's just that it feels like, ladies and gentlemen, we're more so in that anxiety or denial range, right? Look at what it says under denial. My investments are with great companies. They'll come back. That's kind of how it feels to me right now. People are in denial right now. Just because Bitcoin has dropped roughly 70% or so down, they feel like the bottom must be in. But if these people still feel like there's money to be made here in quick fashion, that's usually not how it feels at a market cycle bottom. I've lived, breathed, and experienced these markets so many times, ladies and gentlemen. I've been up the mountain, I've been down the mountain, and quite frankly, I've also been everywhere in between. And I have wined and dined with kings and queens, and I have slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans. And let me tell you something, little Jimmy, the Don prefers the wine and queens every single time. Ha ha ha! So, right now, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we're going to keep this video quick here. Understand that we're being rejected off the top of the one-day Keltner channel again, just as we have throughout this entire bear market. I mean, it just is what it is. Watch out for the trend line here. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, if you want to keep up to date on your end, just draw the trend line touching the peaks, okay? Understand that we have 2 touch points now. We had 3 in the last one, okay? And very similar as well even on this one. I mean, it's not as good, but you could see we had a run up here. We then tried to continue higher, failed, and dropped to the bottom of the trend line. So maybe we get a pump back up here. Maybe we don't. Maybe we test to the bottom. If we break through this trend line and start to pump again, that's when the probability starts to increase for me that this thing could be on a mission up towards 28 to 30,000. Okay. If we just continue to drop, or we back test the trend line and then drop again, the probability starts to increase for me to see a potential retest down to this trend line at about 19,000. Let's get this crypto. I hope that was simple enough for you all to understand there. And if you are enjoying this breakdown, if you could hit the thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, I appreciate your thumbs up. And if you're brand new, welcome to the most must-see and most realistic Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all, so you don't miss any more of these Bitcoin updates. Welcome to the channel. Now, you know what? Let's actually look at Ethereum briefly. I forgot to show that on yesterday's stream, and I'd like to take a look at it now. Ethereum is in a very interesting spot, folks. I mean, just take a look at this trend line here, okay? Look at all of the touch points, okay? Support, resistance, support, 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 support. We are right now kissing the trend line, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is it. This is the line in the sand. And right, people will be like, oh, technical analysis, it's like reading tea leaves. Really? So you think that we've just now seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of resistance and consolidation at some random point in the trend? It's not random, Stunad. It's a trend line that's been being built since all the way back in 2021. We're retesting the line right now, and the bulls have subsided here, okay? It doesn't mean that they can't pump through. It's just that for the time being, people like myself are saying, wait. This may actually be the line in the sand where this thing starts to turn around. So if we take a closer in-depth look, understand that this has also reached the top of the one-day Keltner channel, which has been problematic for Ethereum the whole way down, just as it has for Bitcoin, okay? We're at that point, high risk, in my opinion, from a long perspective. We also have the trend line here, high risk from a long/buyer's perspective, in my opinion. Okay, and just in and of itself, we've pumped realistically in a straight line up, right? And now the buying pressure has subsided for several days. Doesn't mean that this can't be a bull flag and that we rip to a new higher high. It's possible, but the risk of being long or buying underneath this trend line and at the top of the Keltner channel band is way higher than if we were to get above this level, backtest it, use it as support, and then look to climb again. You understand? This is the type of stuff you're looking for in trading. For me right now, there's just way too much risk to the upside. Again, doesn't mean that we can't go up. And I keep saying it like that, ladies and gentlemen, because all of the little Jimmies in the comments, this guy, he's wrecked. He said what? I'm doing analysis for both sides of the equation because I don't care if it goes up or if it goes down. I'll look to trade it up. I'll look to trade it down. I don't care which way it goes. You understand? But right now, to me, we're either topping out here on Ethereum and we're going to potentially look to retest this level here at about 1,285 USD or all the way back down towards 1,000 USD. Let's get this crypto. Or we're going to look to pump, okay? And the next key critical area for me is this general range. There's not a perfect line here, ladies and gentlemen, but it would also coincide here with a potential bull flag breakout type of deal, right? Up at about 2,300. So I just wanted to put these targets on your radar. I am also looking for aggressive trade setup ideas here on Ethereum for myself. If you're not in my VIP, that is where I will be posting all of my trade setup ideas for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? I'm looking to potentially crush this market and get this crypto. You can see this is how my VIP alerts look. I post a trade setup idea for myself. I show you guys my thoughts on why I'm thinking such a thing, and then I keep you up to date in real time with all of my updates along the way. You can see on the right side, took profit, moved my stop loss, took profit. Let's get this crypto. The Don struck gold again. So I'm looking for trade setup ideas here on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Right now, this market looks like it could be poised for a big move. I'm especially going to be paying attention to Bitcoin here, as right now, this does look like it might be leading the way here once more, ladies and gentlemen. Keep an eye on these trend lines, as I pointed out. If you appreciated me pointing all that out, thumbs up would be great for the algorithm. I appreciate the thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, tick the little bell, and select all. But seriously, ladies and gentlemen, I see it all the time. Dang, Kirby, I just wish I was in VIP. Well, I'm telling you right now, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. The Don is fired up. So if you're not already in there, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I will be posting my real-time VIP trade setup ideas and alerts for whatever happens here, right? Whatever I see fit for myself, whether that's to play to the upside or to the downside. I will keep you updated exclusively in real time in VIP with that. So if you're not already in there, sheesh, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Do not miss my next critical VIP update, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this crypto. And on that note, I think I've said everything that needs to be said. So until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
Material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell / long or short any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments. Nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. CryptoKirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. CryptoKirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.